I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh god, I'm clueless. Tally-ho, internet, and welcome to Last Days of the Universe. Now, god, I start off every video like that, don't I? Now. So, Last Days of the Universe, a game that I found on Jolt. It just came up in my suggestions. I have no idea what it is. Apparently, an adult sci-fi development game for adult people doing adult things. And there's no music, there's no sounds. So for all... I have no idea if I'm going to be able to broadcast this. Put it on YouTube. It's supposedly like 10 minutes long, so I'm going to try it out anyway, and I'll edit out the parts that I need to. If you guys can hear me, can you hear me? Can you hear me in there? That's better. Prologue. It's probably best it just doesn't have sound, to be honest. Let's go. For billions of years, the universe saw cycles of life emerge from the light of suns and fade into the cold darkness of space. Mere microbes witnessed a microscopic environment in which they moved, while species spreading through galaxies witnessed a larger, albeit still small, part of the whole universe, until it all went black. In the center of the universe, a large and still expanding black hole dominates everything, eliminating all hopes of a future for every remaining species aware of its existence. Some scientists believed that the universe would expand forever, but time proved them wrong. No one expected that a few black holes would eventually merge and develop into a universe-conquering abomination, even defying the known laws of physics. I kind of thought that that was a model that we already had anyway, you know, the big crunch. Then again, I could be wrong, maybe. As it devours galaxies and spreads despair, it grows not only in size but in speed and in strength. Nothing can stop it. No one is safe anywhere. There's nowhere to run when the universe itself is the one trying to kill you. These are the last days of the universe. Remnants of an older era populate the fringes of the universe. Some light still shines. Civilizations are still built. Some are oblivious of the nearing end. Others, in their obvious powerlessness, prefer to voluntarily ignore it. But time is getting short. Somewhere near the edge of the universe, a parked spaceship monitors the region's star, planets, and moons. Inside the ship, the crew relaxes after having evacuated the very last humanoids of the moon below. Okay. Wow. She's not wearing very many clothings. While most of the crew rests, important work is still being done. A technician operating a scanner notices something unexpected. Jesus Christ, I'm getting some unusual readings from the sun. What kind of readings? The sun seems to be pulled apart. Looks like the hole is starting to have an effect. There I go into my accent again. She's hair like Donald Trump. My God.
Look at those hands. Are they small hands?
This wasn't supposed to happen before another year. Or for another... I'm not entirely sure. Double check the readings. The technician touches the screen to make verifications and reads the data once again. Readings confirmed. Is my lady still on the moon? Yes, she is. Let her know at once. On the moon, a small transport craft stands in a field of flowers. Their sweet smell permeates the air. A tower that saw centuries go by stands alone in a forest that was planted centuries ago. You stare at the landscape and then the sky, remembering when it used to be populated by flying ships. By your side, to your right, Aurora, your second in command, confident, and occasional lover, of course, and she looks like pretty much every MMORPG character I've ever made. You stand for the last time on this tower that was your home away from home. You have many memories of this tower, and the romances that you lived here. Romances for the love and sensuality, but also to take your mind off the day-to-day duties as the leader of your people, the leader of this planet. I never imagined that this day would come. Even today, as I look at the empty sky, it feels unreal. I feel like I'm somewhere else, maybe even in a nightmare. I hope that I'm not part of a nightmare. I'm sorry, I didn't mean you. Of course, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little. I think that we're all confused. We never expected that we would eventually have to leave our home forever. Or rather, until the end. But how long do we have? I don't know how long we have left. But until then, we still have each other. Oh, I can kiss or talk. Huh. In the interest of keeping things as YouTube friendly as possible, let's talk. Yes, I know, and I'm thankful for that. I will remember our home with its beautiful cities, forests, lakes and flowers. Santara, the city where I grew up, is about 200 kilometers to the north. Have you ever been there? I'm not a traveller. I mainly stayed in my home city of Low-Coaster. But now, I won't have a choice. None of us will. We're all travellers. And I have really big teeth. It's both a curse and a blessing, at least as long as we can survive. But let's not sink in melancholy. Spelled it wrong. We have a new home, and we'll see what we can find out there. Maybe a way out? I hope so. Your ear. The ring of Aurora's communicator. Aurora talks to the ship with some difficulties because of the interference from the sun. After she hangs up, she says that you must go back to the ship immediately. The sun is unstable and the communications are almost gone. You return to your ship. As you sit down, you notice that the displays show some noise and flicker. The systems are affected by the radiation coming from the sun. I'll try to boost the power. It may help get enough stability to take flight. I've got to add in my own noises because there's no sound. You watch in horror. The sun explode. It loses its brilliance and emits an orange colour, tinting everything in sight. You sense that Aurora is as stressed as you, but you both try to remain concentrated on the task at hand. We don't have a choice. We must leave now, even if the system's not totally operational. Aurora manoeuvres the ship, but you can feel its systems and engines struggling to follow the commands. Once the ship's engines are to full thrust, you feel it stabilising. It seems that you're going to survive, for now. As you leave the planet, you see the tower for the last time. You finally escape your home planet, pushing a sigh of relief mixed with a sentiment of loss. Aurora and you stay silent during the travel to the military ship that is now your home. As you approach the ship, you are troubled by the vision of the almost red tint caused by the sun's dimming light. The end is approaching, and you wonder if the efforts of your people will be in vain. You feel more relaxed as your ship enters the landing area. The light feels more familiar. You are home. Once landed, you are greeted by a guard, and who accompanies you to the science station, while Aurora returns to your command center, or the command center, accompanied by an entire series of clones, literally everyone wearing the exact same thing, just different colours. Oh, this one here has a belt. She's wearing a belt. God, can we? Oh, so now we have clone in white suit and clone in cat suit. The risk is great, but we can't leave the people on the other ship without trying to help them. Meeting adjourned. The officers leave the room, leaving you alone with your confidante. She puts her hand on your shoulder to try to comfort you. Now that you've made your decision, will you go see the summoner? The summoner. A strange being that was rescued on your home planet. No one knows much about her, as she doesn't easily open to others. Carnal pleasures can make her see in the future. Okay. But you don't know if it's required for her to have visions, or if it's the price to pay. Return to the command center. I will go see the summoner. I'm curious as to blah 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 blah. She seems to be a creature controlled and dominated by her needs of bodily pleasures. Still, you need to know the future, and she is the only one who can help you. Jesus! Does she have to have hair like Chana from Farscape? Like, was that done on purpose? As usual, the summoner seems almost possessed as she quickly grabs Booby. Oh my lord. So, I've skipped most of that. Something about old people. So they had a romp, which you won't see. They had a romp, and then the summoner was like, the old people make something happen. I don't know, something like, I don't know. It's really the last thing that you want to hear after carnal pleasures. You take a few moments to change your clothes before going to the command center. Oh god, you can't see this? Oh god, boobies. Oh god. You close your eyes to relax while the only reason I'm bothered by this is because I'm going to have to edit it. I don't care about anything that's happening on this. I'm just going to have to edit this. I don't want to do that. You close your eyes to relax while a crew member is coming to take your armor. The freedom of nudity reminds you of the weight of leadership. Sometimes thoughts of being someone else enter your mind, but for now you have the role. So you put on your uniform. That's not a uniform. The crew and civilians of the Scythian and your own ship haunt your thoughts as you walk the corridors. Even if you escape the exploding sun, you're not out of trouble. The universe will still collapse. It's difficult to remain hopeful in the face of impending doom. We can't afford to leave without our engineer officer. We must find a way to get them back, but if we send another shuttle, they may have the same problem. How long will it take to get to their last known position? About an hour if they have followed the last known trajectory. The ship isn't made for fast maneuvers, and that's assuming that they're still alive when we reach them. No, we're just going without you. Every motorway here will lose the entire crew. Let's go. Thrust me! I'm gonna repair this thing if it's the last thing I do. Technically, if you succeed, it possibly won't be the last thing you do. However, if you fail, it will be. Glad you can keep your spirits up. And then the sun explodes. Let's all get some well-deserved rest. I'll be in my room. My god. That's it for now. You've reached the end of what is currently finished. I don't know why I started that. It's okay. The pre-rendered images are alright. Clearly it's someone who knows what they're doing with modelling and camera techniques. So it's good. It's not terrible. But, and this is a big but, I didn't expect there to be that much but and other stuff. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna have to edit quite a bit of that actually. So guys, that was Last Days of the Universe. As I said, it's currently work in progress. I found it on Game Jolt, and I thought, hey, I've had 3 hours of sleep, and I'm bored, and there's not much else for me to do. So hey, why not? Let's give it a try. And I gave it a try. Lord knows I gave it a try. And I gave it a try. So anyway, guys, that's all for now. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, I don't know why you would. I very clearly tried to rush through it. If you liked it anyway, please give me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff that probably isn't like this, but, you know, just more of my stuff. And, you know, leave me some comments and stuff to let me know what you thought of it. And for the love of God, please no messages telling me, hey, play more of that kind of stuff, because I like to think I'm at least slightly family friendly. And yeah, so that's it for now. So thank you very much, and until next time, tally hey.